Welcome to Coffee with the Kays. Hey, Kays. All right.
Kays.
What is that? Switchfoot. Oh, I was looking at your mug. Presentation. Check out that beautiful
Can I look at
coffee.
That?
There you go.
Yes,
stuff.
we are
For
drinking.
the people that are listening to this in podcast form,
I
she's
forget.
holding the cup up. And there's layers to it.
Yes.
So
it's a Josh creation. It's
very
really good.
So we are in episode 4. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us, and welcome to our family. Grab a cup of coffee and join us for some fun conversation.
Boop, boop.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. We got big plans. We got big plans.
I know. We've already been talking and drinking coffee. So
Yes.
Josh kept saying, "You gotta wait. Save it for the podcast."
Wait, this is for the podcast.
We can't we can't talk.
Just stop talking.
Yes.
You can't get these people to stop talking.
34 years.
This is why we do a podcast, okay?
Yes.
So come on. That's it. Ah, man. All right. Well, let's
coffee.
Let's start with the
Good
coffee.
coffee.
This is Boyer's,
You
which is
actually know what it is?
It is. This is coconut cream. Boyer's. I bought it for Josh's 30th birthday.
Oh,
30,
no.
baby.
Oh, can
Yeah.
you believe that? 30
Yeah.
years.
So he got, but I thought it, we've been enjoying Boyer's. We've gotten the peppermint cream. We had Boyer's. I've been drinking Boyer's breakfast blend and several others. They have a lot, and they're from Colorado. Shout out to Boyer's.
That's good.
You know what makes that life is like a vapor, it's here for a moment and disappears, really resonate in your life is having a 30-year-old kid.
Yes, it does.
I
Oh, you
look
got
back-
deep there, didn't you?
There,
Well,
that was it.
I
We
need
didn't
Need
know
another
where-
cup of coffee.
We didn't know where he was going.
When I look back, I mean, there's, I don't know, it might be normal, might be totally abnormal.
It might be.
There's these sections of
Maybe normal.
memories that you have, and I have sections of the kids playing that drum set I had that was a
Toys R
toy
Us.
that I turned into a real drum set.
Oh, yeah.
And you and Caroline beating
Yeah,
on
we
it
both
with
did that.
the plastic sticks.
Yeah.
And a lot of good times there. And then you were playing Tom Sawyer.
I remember
in
that.
in a talent contest, which
I was just talking
totally,
to somebody about that the other
That
day.
was- yeah.
totally floored me. I mean,
was
how old were you when
14,
you did
14.
that? 14.
Yeah.
Well, you did one before that with 4-H. You played a Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, it was a Zeppelin song.
Well, we
Zeppelin,
did
too.
because we used to do that competition every year. And every year I did a song on the drums, and it was usually Led Zeppelin. So I remember I did Immigrant Song one time.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Did
That's
the Ocean.
Yep.
I did the very first one I did was Dire Maker. That was the very first one I did. And then it kind of led up to doing Tom Sawyer, and that was the one that I won regionals at.
Yes, it was
I went to
awesome.
the state level.
Yeah.
And then I lost to a 7-year-old ribbon dancer, and still sore about that.
It's artistic.
What is it?
It's
16
beautiful.
years later, I'm
I know,
still
yeah.
upset.
I was
My
gonna-
butt still
over
hurts
it.
from that one.
Get over it. That's it.
Some wounds take a while to heal.
But no, I do.
Yeah,
I
she's
tell.
probably on a boat in Maui right now.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just. I remember teaching them how to drive with the stick shift.
Oh, jeez.
The adventures we had with that, and
Yes.
the fact that Josh learned that when you have a stick shift, you're going to roll backwards.
Stop, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I did like that emergency brake.
You drove with your hand right on it. Don't you?
Yeah.
It's like the
That's it.
ejection seat in a plane,
I know.
I had to tell Caroline, okay, stop breathing every time I step on the brake. So I would step on the brake and she'd go,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm not braking that hard. Stop.
Yeah. I was at work. I missed those glorious moments, like when he sliced his finger open on the air conditioner.
Oh my gosh, you're just laying everything
I'm
out
like,
for the
that was
people,
one-
aren't you?
Well, what would you say that air conditioner was? Probably like a couple 100 pounds, wasn't it?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, it
And
was heavy.
we're lifting it up, putting it in
Yeah.
the hole that's supposed to hold the air conditioner. And I'm worried to death because I know he doesn't have a lot of experience at this. I mean, and Josh has got one mode. It's gorilla mode. I'm gonna get it.
You muster it up and you go. Okay, that's
and
it.
I don't know, how old were you? 10? I don't know.
No, it was 13 because it was when the addition was being put on the house.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we get the thing in the hole, but we need to slide it back now. So I pick it up, and then he picks it up, but he doesn't pick it up. He lost his grip or whatever.
Yeah.
Wham! Came down on his finger. Blood everywhere.
I know. Well,
it wasn't just that it came down on the finger. I think if it would have landed on my hand, it would have been one thing. But what happened is it was coming down on the hand, and as it was coming down, I pulled it out from underneath right as it landed.
The little razor blade edge there.
Sliced it right. Yeah.
Yes, but in true, first I get the call from Caroline. Don't worry, Mom. We cleaned up all the blood. It's all the blood.
Something's up when the call begins with that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then, Josh is like, it was the coolest thing. I could see the tendons and inside my finger. And I thought, another homeschool moment. Yes. There we go. Write a paper.
How do we put that in the album?
In the portfolio.
Oh my God, man.
Yes, that was, but yeah, those are moments, I guess. But I tell these young couples that are having babies, don't blink. Your
goes
strength,
right quick.
It really does. And I know grown-ups told us that when we were young.
Yes.
But like the whole potty training phase was ridiculously stressful for me personally. I don't know why. It was just like really major. It doesn't really equate to
it's
intelligence.
major for every young mother, I think, because you're thinking, my kid's going to be the one that's like graduating, and he's got it.
He's still wearing diapers.
Well, my mother kept saying they're not going to start kindergarten in diapers, and I'm thinking we're homeschooling. No, I wasn't. No, we weren't homeschooling in kindergarten.
Oh
but yeah,
and he made it.
He made it.
He doesn't wear diapers.
No, not yes.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
That's when we start
What is that
going,
end of life?
I did hit 30,
that's
so.
right.
Where did you hear that? Yeah.
No, it does go by
man.
quickly. We've been very nostalgic all week. Really, been sharing a lot of tripping down memory lane things. It's
mostly good memories.
It is a lot of wonderful
99.9.
Yes.
There's a lot of good memories.
And that's really high average for anybody.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's been a
Well,
good
that
life.
was it. The card I got him said that it's your birthday. You'll be going down memory lane. You better pack 2 bags.
Yeah, there's a lot of memories. Exactly.
It is. It was good, and that was fun.
So what we did was
nice.
we got a sign that says Mr. K turned 30 today.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yes.
we put it at Helen Cairo so that when the kids came to music or when they were coming to school, they would be able to see that sign. and that was just one surprise, okay? My beautiful wife did some tremendous work and put together this video series that was incredible. And one of the things that was in it was a bunch of pictures of Josh, of course, but the soundtrack was Josh singing "Ain't Too Proud to Beg."
There it is, Mr. K.
There you go.
"Ain't Too Proud to Beg" in a recording studio.
Ain't too proud
And
to
how old
beg.
were you when you did it?
12.
That was 12.
12.
Yeah.
So he was always wanting to tell his kids, because he teaches these kids in choir and stuff. Man, I've been singing for a long time, and I know what I'm talking about, and all, and so they're like, well, we really like to hear you sing as a kid. And so he's like, I remember I did this once, but he didn't know where the CD was.
Yeah.
It was hidden in the vast archives in the Kaye house. But
Yes.
but then we brought it out, put it together with this slideshow, and it was a tearjerker. And then to top it off, they played it at the morning news show.
Yeah, that was great.
At Josh's school.
So the whole school, there's 780 kids at the school, and we have several that are remote, and we just recently got a way that we could stream it so that the kids who are working at home can see the morning show as well. And I run the morning show at school.
So I had to be sneaky.
So that was what blew my mind, is that, like, I didn't even know up until I'm standing next to the principal, and somebody said, hey, you need to go stand next to the principal. And I went, oh, okay. And I went and stood next to the principal. And as I'm standing there going, why am I standing here? hey, wait, you're not in charge. And it was like, and then the camera's on me, and then Miss Moore starts talking about, how everybody's got mothers, and Mr. Kaye has a mother too, and and it was just
she's
like,
so cute because she always sounds like a kindergarten teacher.
Yes,
she's like, and Mr. Kaye has a mother, and you have a mother.
Oh,
and
God's children.
I know.
that was it. It was great.
So
it was great.
Barney Fife in there.
Josh is thinking, where is she going?
That's it. I'm sitting there going, then when she said, so Mr. Kaye's mother prepared a video, and oh no.
No bathtub pictures. Yeah. I should have put that one of him in the bathtub with his Abraham Lincoln beard.
But you do have the one of me like looking like Forrest Gump when I'm like 6 years old holding a can of
that's
Pepsi.
A great one.
That's
a great picture. It was Sprite.
That's the
Sprite, just
Sprite,
to get it right.
Anytime you get puffed up, we bring that part.
That's great. You look like.
You remember this?
I know. You look like Popeye.
Yeah,
it's like
he does look like Popeye.
Just give me a pipe. That's it. And I'm set.
No, it was little baby
hilarious.
Fat muscles.
It was so cute.
The kids though, that was the funny thing is like they were talking about it all the whole week, like because that was on a Tuesday. My birthday was on a Tuesday, so they talked about it the whole week, like every class, and they, like, oh, we saw your baby pictures. It was really funny because like the day that it happened, later on. I saw some of the fifth graders, and the fifth graders are all, they think they're,
too cool for school.
Hey, we saw your baby pictures. I said, I was a darn cute baby.
Well, so anyway, they start the presentation, and there was like no music at first, just the pictures, and so Josh is probably thinking, it's a slideshow. And then all of a sudden, it starts playing Ain't Too Proud to Beg. He goes, that's me!
Oh, yeah. And it was hilarious because we're in the studio, and I'm starting to go, that's me. And everybody's looking at me like, duh. That's, your pictures are up there. That's you. And I'm like, no. That's me singing that song. And then I had to explain, I was 12 years old. There was this recording studio in the mall, and,
What was bad is I was working on it, like, for a couple weeks ahead of time, and so I'd come home and I'm singing that song, and I kept saying to Dad, I don't want him catching me singing this because it gets in your head, and I'm like home and we're doing our regular normal coffee, even though it's not on the podcast every single day, and I'm thinking, ain't too proud to beg. Don't let it out.
But so a very soulful song.
Yeah.
Just that's Funk Brothers stuff there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's really, really got soul. And, here's this little kid. Please,
ain't too bad to please.
Yes, this was before his voice changed, so it was perfect. And it was really very shortly after recording that your voice started.
Oh yeah, changing. And I never sang again. No.
No. But it was great for his kids to hear him in that child's voice, and it was so cute. I mean, it was just adorable. He didn't think he was cute.
I was wondering, it's a success, okay? I'm watching the video that they did of it and everything, but like, how much of a success? Because me and you watched that tape, and we
bawled.
It was like, man, it's so emotional. And then you could hear the belly sobs from Josh.
Belly sobs. Belly sobs.
I'll play it back for you. There was at least two.
I asked one of his students, I said, did Mr. Kaye cry? Mr. Kaye cry. Mr. Kaye cry, and she said, he cried.
Yeah, she saw it.
That was it. Very good. So we really strayed off topic.
He actually got a proposal, too.
Oh, that's the cutest
you're going to tell him that?
I just love it.
Well, I mean, like,
it's so great.
Kids tend to idolize their teachers and stuff, and one little girl asked Josh to marry her. Which is what a compliment, man.
She said she'd wait till she was older.
That was it. I said, well, thank you, but because she's in kindergarten. I said, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. But I think that I'm a little old for you. And you're not old enough. And she said, well, of course, but I'll when I'm old enough, then we could get married.
That's so cool.
Go. I love it.
It's a wonderful compliment.
Yes.
That you made that kind of impression.
Very good.
It's sweet.
Yeah. It was a great week. We had, it was very nice. It was fun.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was good.
All right.
It was good. And now,
switching gears.
Now we are recording this on Super Bowl Sunday.
Woo! Go Bucks. Yeah. Okay.
We're all in agreement. Bucks. No.
Tom Brady should win, but they're forcing my hand. No. I can't tell you how I truly feel.
Yeah.
But I think Tom Brady is he is the greatest of all time quarterbacks, and
yes.
he got this little buck kind of rubbing his horns on his ankles and stuff. But
well, which in all truthfulness,
see you 10 Super Bowls later, Junior.
Well, that's the thing. In all
there you go.
truthfulness, as long as he doesn't get severely injured or something like that, he's very much could be the next Tom Brady. He's
got a good start, but that's a long way, man.
Yeah, that's absolutely. But
he's got one.
Right.
Well,
but one. That's huge. There were guys in the Hall of Fame.
That puts him in a game, but that don't put him as the greatest of all time.
There were guys in the Hall of Fame last night without any. So come on.
No Super Bowl. Well, they had so Twitter did a thing today, for today. They have a big
emojis.
Goat. Yeah, an emoji with a big goat and a little goat.
Yes. Twitter got its stuff together sometimes.
It's good.
Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be fun, no matter what.
No matter what my father says.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And I'm looking, I always look forward. We like the halftime show is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
a lot of good music.
Yes.
And then we always have good food. Josh makes wings every time.
Yes.
That's his thing. Wings, and Ron makes blue cheese dip, which is awesome. And
blue cheese dip.
And then Quintella's making
Into
brownies.
blue cheese.
That's the stuff.
Quintella's making those brownies that we like so much. They're keto brownies. They're so yummy.
There you go.
We only have those on special occasions.
So that'll be fun. So we're looking forward to it, and then we're really looking forward to next year when the Browns are in the Super Bowl.
So
that's it.
I brought my sunglasses
to
do a demonstration.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
I had to have my sunglasses on because his shoes are so bright.
You got to get the shoes.
So now we have to get them in the shot.
Oh my gosh!
They are. Well, he's just going to take one off.
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm going. I told you I needed to have.
If that's not a Cleveland Browns shoe, I don't know what is.
That's why I brought a prop today to. Yes.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Okay. Awesome.
Speaking of the Cleveland Browns,
all right,
Kevin Stefanski,
Coach of the Year.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I think that's probably the right call.
Yes. He said it, folks. You heard it.
But learn from the past, or that's going to be the last accolade you hear from me.
Well, 100%, and he knows that, and that's why, even in his acceptance speech, he said, this is, I'm very grateful for this award, but our success was built on the backs of a lot of people, and not just
and
me.
And even number 13, which you've got on,
and that's what he said. And then he said, we're only as good as our players, so we had good players too. He gave everybody their credit, their props.
Very good.
So it was very good, and he's pretty diplomatic. He's of the mindset that okay, it's the off season, we're time to get to work. So
good. Well, we can't wait till next year, but we got to go through the Super Bowl.
Well, so some interesting things I want to bring up, and then we'll transition to some music stuff here. But so former Browns head coach Mike Pettin lost his job as the defensive coordinator for the Packers. And the Browns defense.
He just didn't execute.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. He just didn't execute. It's about
there we go.
points.
No hard feelings there.
Well, maybe a little. Anyway. The Browns' defensive line coach is interviewing for the position. He wants to be promoted.
Okay.
So we might end up getting a new coach. We're also looking at Olivier Vernon, totally ruptured his Achilles.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
that's bad.
And
Gosh, that's got to be painful.
His contract is up, and they're not going to give him a contract if he can't play.
So
they're not going to take him out and shoot him, are they?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Right? How we handle things down here.
Yeah.
So maybe if it was the Cowboys. Yeah. Anyway,
anything's possible in Texas.
There you go.
So anyway, speaking of Texas, though, one person that they are rumoring could end up in Cleveland right now is J.J. Watt.
Oh my gosh!
Wow,
that would be really.
Wow. Wow.
We're going all the way, baby. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Here's the crazy thing is of these guys, though, these like after the Browns season now, they want to play in Cleveland.
That's the nice thing about
having How long have you been holding on to that fact, not talking about it before the podcast to get our true reaction? Because Baker really, I mean, J.J. Watt was giving him holy heck.
Imagine Miles Garrett and
J.J. Watt.
Game over.
That's what I'm saying. That would be insane.
Yeah.
And then they're talking that Richard Sherman, who was, star cornerback for he's been playing with the 49ers the last couple of years, but he got his big break on the Seahawks, Dude is one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He's talking about wanting to play.
Well, they want to come
he's
here
talking about
so good.
Several teams because I read a story.
Oh, of course.
Didn't mention the Browns.
Yes,
mentioned somebody else.
Of course, because he wants out of his current situation. But they're saying
this will
be
fun.
I was wondering what we were going to talk about after football season. All of this speculation.
Well, and the draft. It's interesting because so many times, so many years. I can't tell you how many years it's always been the draft. Now it's free agency because we barely got any picks, or I should say we have picks. They're
low,
way low.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to get massive impact players necessarily from the draft.
You can. Some of these really great guys were low down.
The Blake Hance dude, definitely. Mm-hmm. That was a guy, or who was the other one that filled in on defense? I can't remember. There was that guy. Was it Claypool? That was that one that they brought in, and we.
I think it was Claypool.
Rookie, and
wasn't Tom Brady when Tom Brady was drafted? Wasn't he way down in the draft?
Yeah, he was, but he didn't start that year. That's the thing.
Right.
It's interesting to see how it plays out. So we will keep everybody informed on the Browns offseason as we move forward. But these are some exciting things, some exciting times.
Yes, very good.
Very good, yeah.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and take our break right there, and we will be right back. And we're back. All right. So, by the time this episode airs, I guess.
Yeah, that would
not air roars.
It's not really,
but airs.
See, this is where I start showing my age. You turn 30 and you start saying,
"Yes, you get the little brain fog in there from age."
As this show hits the airwaves, So,
I'm making a heart.
Yes. Okay.
That was a good heart.
There you go. Well, it's going to be close to Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Yes. So anyway. We thought that it would be fun if we went through some of the best love songs
and
worst for Valentine's Day, and see what we think, see what you think, and take it from there. I think it'll be fun. So, you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
I'll try this. So,
pad her up.
I've got the list right here. Of top 10 classic love songs, and I like this guy that's on here. His name is, what's his name? I got it right here. Craig Hoffman. And he was a music graduate of Ohio Northern University and the University of Akron School of Music.
Cool. Maybe he's a Browns fan.
He might be a Browns fan.
Probably.
That'd be very cool. Akron. There we go. Shout out.
He's definitely a LeBron fan. So.
Okay.
Anyway. I think he probably knows what he's talking about. So he's got top 10 classic love songs for Valentine's Day.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Here is number 1.
Number 1 or
song,
number 10?
I'm going to start with number 10.
Okay.
Your song, Elton John.
Yes.
Definitely.
Classic.
Yep, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
there
up.
You go.
3 thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, all right. You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, the Righteous Brothers.
For the best or the worst?
For the best. I mean, it's a great song, but you've lost.
That's not about like happy love. That's like a divorce song.
I know.
It's like
down.
No.
3 thumbs down.
I would be a little upset if you played that for me for
I know.
Hey,
here's a great song.
I made a mixtape for you.
Yes.
You've lost.
This is how I feel. I mean,
bring back that love and feel.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's a great song, but not.
Okay.
Okay.
1965, Nat King Cole.
Yes.
Love
L is for the way. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Are you sure that was Nat King Cole?
Yes.
Because the Stensgaard family singers did
that
one. And so,
of course.
L is for the way you look at me now, Christy. O is for the only one I see now, Gary. V is very, very extraordinary. Guess who was E?
Kyle.
Little Kyle. Is even more than anyone that you adore.
All right, so for the people listening to us, they have no idea what you're doing.
I'm singing.
Yes, obviously. But you got to explain. You're saying names.
I'm saying my sister and I didn't say Karen because she started it with the L. So Karen is my sister and Christy's my sister and Gary is my brother. And the four of us plus our parents sang for many, many years the Stensgaard family singers. Yeah, kind of like the Von Trapps, except we were less people.
No lederhosen.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Sometimes around Oktoberfest. Anyway,
So we sang
that's
one.
a good one. So,
and we always made fun of it too. So anyway,
so
but
good song for Valentine's Day.
I don't know.
I think it's a classic.
Oh, it is a classic.
What do you mean? Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
3 thumbs up. After all that, because it's not the
Stensgaard version. Sings the entire song. There's a little tap number. I don't know if it's that great. I'm just not sure.
You're busted.
Yeah, come on. Jeez.
Okay.
1964, The Beatles, She Loves You.
She loves you, yeah.
I give it a thumbs up.
That's it. Okay. With a love like that.
Okay, 3 thumbs up.
You know you should be glad. Yeah. So, all right. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now, this one I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
Kenny Rogers, She Believes in Me.
I think...
Says it was one of his biggest crossover hits in late spring of 1979.
Do I have to look it up?
Reaching number one.
No, I won't lose my place.
On the charts.
She believes in me. I think it's a good song. I don't want to... You want me to look
play it? We don't want to get sued.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me that penny.
I know, really. Okay, well, we're not so sure about that one because we can't remember it. But Kenny Rogers is good.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, he's good. Thumbs up for Kenny Rogers.
Okay, so this one's funny.
All right.
1984. Stevie Wonder, I Just Called to Say I Love You.
That's just got to be the biggest thumbs down, man.
I love you. I like that one.
That is an irritating song.
But it sticks in your head. It's got a hook.
No doubt.
It's
really.
Stevie
Wonder is a great artist.
Too many words. It's too many words. It's not timeless.
Yes.
It is timeless.
No, it's not. No, it's not because we're not calling. I just texted.
Oh.
Yes.
I just FaceTimed.
I just emailed.
I just DM'd.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Okay, it's not.
It's a dinosaur.
No, I like that. Yeah, I'm a dinosaur. You're a dinosaur. Okay.
Stevie Wonder, and I love Stevie Wonder to death, but there are some times where he gets this kind of sound going on, and it's like.
Well, what's the one song you always said that you loved of Stevie Wonder?
The For Once in My Life.
For once in my life.
Yeah, that's a groove.
That one, 100%. I say one of the best love songs of all time. Especially if you sing it slower and
this
really
song,
kaboom. All right.
2 down, 1 missing in action.
Yes. 1 misinformed. We'll bring it around.
Yes.
Okay. Roses Are Red, My Love by Bobby Vinton. 1964.
Oh,
that's a good
the Polka King.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, is that
Bobby Vinton? Yeah.
his classic hits, Polka, Polka, Polka.
Yeah.
Violets are blue.
I like that song. You mean because it's, my heritage.
Something like that.
So Bobby Vinton became known as the Polish Prince.
Yes, that's the one.
All right.
I like that song.
3 thumbs up.
All right, do you know that song?
That's it. We'll thumbs up for the Polak.
There we go.
You can't say Polak. You're going to get in trouble, man.
All right.
Even if you're a Polish person.
Yes.
You can say Polak.
Okay. Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis Presley.
Oh, yeah, that's on my list, actually.
That
made my list.
Yeah,
thumbs
we got
up.
that one.
Yes.
Absolutely.
3 thumbs up.
It was the last song he performed in concert before he died.
Oh, but it's a beautiful song.
And he stole it from the French love song, Plaisir d'amour.
Yes, he did.
He did a lot of that.
Yes,
there was a lot of that.
Yes,
but that was, we forgive him.
Some of those songs in the 21st
century
guitar method.
Guitar method.
Yes.
Yeah,
all these
that's
Elvis
like
Presley
Elvis Presley.
It is.
No,
Well, because it's that one that I love so much. The I'm forgetting the name because I have a 30-year-old.
Can't remember offhand either, but it was
Love Me Tender.
Yes.
What is that? It was a Civil War folk song.
Yes, it's my second favorite song.
Orally.
Yeah.
Orally. So yeah.
Wow, that's good. And maybe not so much brain fog.
No, right. That's it.
Yes.
It's always kicking in. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we give it thumbs up.
Yeah, I like that song.
I Will Always Love You.
Yes,
Whitney
that's on my list
Houston.
too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
That's it. Yeah, that's a great.
Thumbs up.
So Dolly Parton wrote that song.
Yes, she did. It's so
and
awesome.
And of
I
course,
love that.
Whitney Houston, solidified that song.
And Kyle Kaye recorded it as well.
Yes, that's it.
Just
but she
saying.
wrote the song. The story behind it was that she was basically breaking up with her manager.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and she was like, "I'm out. I don't want to have anything more."
So how is that a good love song?
I know. That's the thing.
So
it's
maybe
just
we gotta,
a great song.
We gotta
right?
take
Great
the thumbs
song.
up.
Right, we might, reject.
No, it's a great song.
For Valentine's Day. If you don't listen to the words too closely.
Yes, well,
don't listen to the words too closely.
that sounds like the Stensgaard Singers.
I know.
That's right. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
man.
here we go.
Okay. All right, and then the last one right here, and well, of course,
What?
Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers.
Classic
Yeah,
stuff,
that
man.
is.
That's got to be number one.
Yeah, that's of course. So I remember watching American Idol season 1.
Wow,
and
you must have been like 3.
No, it was.
Oh, it was
It's been that long ago. Okay, it was Simon Cowell. He said that was his favorite song, a favorite American song of all time.
Oh, you're kidding!
was,
Wow. Well, yeah.
Unchained
Shout
Melody.
out.
That's
Yeah, very
powerful
good.
stuff.
That was it.
It's great.
So, yeah. So there you go. So that's the top 10. So any that you would like to add to that?
I would like to. Can I add?
Yeah,
I would
we'll vote on it.
Okay. I would like to add James Taylor. How sweet it is to be.
Don't you dare say James Taylor wrote that song.
I don't know.
No.
Who wrote it?
Marvin Gaye.
Well,
Come
it's a
on.
great-
Wow.
Really?
Did
I
he
didn't know
really?
that.
Yes, he did with Barry Gordy.
You stepped on his Marvin Gaye toes. Is
No,
what you did.
that's it.
Sorry, but
That's
it's-
it.
Josh could
so-
be in a sound sleep across the room. Hey, wait a minute there. That's Marvin Gaye.
Don't you dare say.
Well, I give that a thumbs
I
up.
love
Yes,
that song.
no,
That's a great
it is an
song.
awesome song. It's a great song. And see, now I gotta look it up because now you
I
got
know.
me. Now you got me going.
I
Okay,
got you
because
going.
it was Marvin Gaye who did it. It was produced Barry Gordy.
Wow. Well, I learned something
yeah,
new because that's on my playlist.
Yeah, the Spinners were were doing the backing vocals.
Wow.
Actually, it was the Spinners. They were, and of course the Funk Brothers that were playing.
Wow, that's
so-
awesome. Well, it's a great song.
That's why
no
you
wonder.
can't- yeah.
Gone is
That's
the
why-
day when you had that much talent.
Oh
All
yeah,
on one
Make
song.
all
song.
in one,
That's awesome.
all in one.
Very
I
good.
know it's amazing. That's it.
awesome.
So,
You just don't have it.
yeah, it was the Motown songwriting team Holland Dozier Holland in 1964. That's why.
Well, great.
you know,
See, we all learned something
Yes.
now. Very good.
Educational,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
the song was inspired by one of the actor and comedian Jackie Gleason's signature phrase, "How sweet it is."
Get
oh,
out of
I
here.
love
Yeah.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, very good.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you're a
classic.
60-something, boy, that hits home.
That does. Well, that's thumbs up on
There
that
we
one.
go.
Very
Yes.
good.
Classic
Okay.
love song.
Okay, so now I really like this song. You make me smile like the sun. Fall out of bed. I love that song by Uncle Cracker. That
So,
is
all
one
right.
of my
I'm going to
favorites.
give that a thumbs down.
I love that
I'm gonna
song.
go in the middle because I'm
It's-
like,
it's-
it's kind of
it's too sing-song.
cooler than the flip side of my pillow.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love that
Come
song.
on, man. That's so
That
corny.
was my...
You pour a little milk on that, you got breakfast.
Well, I like that song. It used to be my ringtone.
Okay.
I think that was the problem.
You drove us
some of these
crazy with
songs-
that
right,
song. That's
right.
what-
It's like,
that's what
heard it
happened.
so many times. All right.
Well, and I wonder if Uncle Cracker really... He didn't like it that much because after that song, then he came out with, we don't need another
Does the
love
world
song.
really ever need
another
love song? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I Hate California.
So.
I like that song.
That's good. All right, and then so let's go to an oldie but a goodie. They say
these are all
this guy's in love with you.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, you don't know that one?
Oh, come on.
That is
60s,
by
so.
Burt Bacharach.
Yeah.
And it was recorded by the Herb Alpert Band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. And
what's
also,
the name of the song?
This Guy's in Love with You.
Oh, okay.
And then Dionne Warwick also recorded it and said, they say this gal's in love with you.
Okay.
It's a great song. Up. It is.
I can't vote. I haven't heard it.
Well, now you heard part of it at the beginning.
You weren't impressed?
Well, I'm blown away by your singing. But,
okay, thank you. That's it. Well, I mean, I have lots of others. Power of Love by Huey Lewis. I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
That's the power of love.
Marty McFly.
There you go. Good one.
That's
We've Only Just Begun. The Carpenters. That was in our wedding. So you should say you like that one. That was
Under Duress.
Yes.
That's a good one. And then I really like this song. I don't think you do. Still the One.
No, I hate
by
that
Orleans.
Song. Hate the song.
Oh, it's a great song.
Oh, 2 thumbs down.
Well, I love that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one on my... And then to really go to a really strange one, this is On the Street Where You Live, which is by Rodgers and Hammerstein, and it was from My Fair Lady. I have often walked down this street before.
Well, that's not my milieu.
So that's an interesting one.
I don't do show tunes.
Okay.
Then,
of course, Kisses on my list. Hall & Oates.
Yes, that's good.
And Bubbly, Kobe Calais.
No.
Hall & Oates? No, why?
No, that was a formula song. It was it's like what Jesse's Girl. It's like the same kind of
please.
thing.
Well, it's exactly, and those two are really good to exercise with in case you're doing aerobics.
Motivational.
It's the same. It's the same.
I'm
beat.
afraid I have to go with Josh then on that one.
Yeah.
And then what did I say? Bubbly by Kobe Calais.
Who by what?
Bubbly.
Yeah, okay.
How's that go?
How's it go? Sing it. I can't remember.
My toes
and the crinkles my nose.
Oh, yeah.
You make me smile for a while now.
Thumbs up.
That's a cute one.
That's it.
All right, and I also have Shower the People You Love with Love. That's another James Taylor.
Now that's a James Taylor, yes.
Shower the people
take
you
that.
love
That's good.
with love.
That's good. You wrote a lot.
That's a good one. Okay, that's it. That's my list.
No more stealing songs.
Elvis,
right.
we already
Giving
did.
credit
And
to other people.
For real.
So Ron has another list.
Well, wait, because I wanted to
sorry.
get in on this too.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, and just we listened
I know,
to
it's
your
not
list
just
of
about
stuff.
me.
Okay,
Well,
that's it.
Go ahead.
All right, go.
So one of I feel like the best songwriting duos that was ever together was Ashford and Simpson.
Yeah. I don't know if they're one of the best ever. But
have you listened though to the lyrics of the stuff that they write? So I was trying to think of like what songs like for Valentine's Day just like really express how you feel, not just like the I love you.
I just called.
Yeah, no, right. Okay, so Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell recorded a lot of Ashford and Simpson songs. Okay,
they did.
And one of the ones top of the list is Precious Love.
Yes.
You know that one?
Yes.
Right? Just the whole feel and groove about the whole day. Every day there's something new, baby. Honey, to keep me loving you. Okay. Come on. How is that not amazing? That's it's beautiful. You guys don't know the song?
I'm going blank. I know. I gotta listen to it. Sing the
chorus. You gotta listen to it.
You have to sing the hook.
Heaven must have
sent you from above.
Is that the song?
That's the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just don't know it.
You got me now.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a great song.
That's a great song.
Then there's also they have that You're All I Need.
That's good too.
Get by. Yeah, that's a very good one.
Yes,
yep.
That's it. So I think anything that they wrote, those are just
they're
amazing,
great songs.
Amazing,
very good.
Songs. So you got to check those out.
You got me chomping at the bit here, man.
Okay, all right, let's go. Worst love songs ever. This is
according to Rolling Stone. So if you go to rollingstone.com, you could subscribe. It's really
all right.
These guys are I don't always agree with them, but sometimes they can be quite funny.
Well,
so what they got is 20 love songs we never want to hear again.
Okay.
Never want to hear that
so,
stuff.
like, we could go the rest of our lives without hearing this song.
We would not miss it.
Not miss it at all. Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good. I like the criteria.
So,
all right, here we go.
The number one, 20 of the 20 songs.
Okay.
Lady in Red.
Yeah.
By Chris DeBerg. Lady in Red.
Okay, let read what they say.
It is kind of fitting that this song was a hit in 1986, the height of the greed is good, conspicuous consumption 80s. It's the ultimate trophy wife ballad, barely edging out Eric Clapton's Wonderful Tonight.
See, that's the one. That's when we talk about like love songs. That that
Wonderful Tonight.
Wonderful Tonight.
Yeah,
Pass me to Xanax. I'm going to bed.
I know.
You're awesome.
Well, and especially in this day and age when we talk about like not objectifying women and stuff like that, and like
drinking responsibly.
Darling, you look wonderful tonight. Only tonight, by the way.
I know.
You know, like,
yes, because
and only with a little bit of stupor.
Yeah, that's it. I'm drunk.
If I was straight, I wouldn't be saying this to you.
So that's enough on that one. They don't really like
so
that.
number 2, and this is where
I disagree.
I have to take issue with Rolling Stone.
Yes.
When you start talking about worst songs and you mention Joe Cocker's name,
no.
I just have thoughts of like
stepped on some toes
showing you a certain appendage.
They need to see the light.
Yes.
I mean, Joe Cocker was classic in everything he did, man. He was just bigger than life. But they feel like you are so beautiful. Can you believe it?
I can't.
Can you believe it? They're actually doing this?
Yeah.
That says, allegedly dashed off by Beach Boy Dennis Wilson and fifth Beatle Billy Preston at a party, this song makes you wonder what those two were huffing. I don't agree. A long-standing punchline for exaggerated sitcom courtship routines. It strings its cliches, a guiding light in the night, heaven's gift to me, around a little title refrain qualified by to me, like the shameless singer is hedging his bet. Joe Cocker gives it his best Ray Charles croon, but we'll take the cow's sludge metal discretion.
See, ow, man. They took Joe Cocker and they went through the cow patties with him.
Exactly. I know.
Well,
I'm sure I didn't even
I don't know. What are you looking for? It's a simple song. Like there's not a whole lot of words to it. But
isn't it from the heart?
100%.
It's wrong to have those
right. And I've heard this song sung like to like what am I trying to say? People who are married in relationship, whatever, significant others. I've heard people sing that to their significant, but then I've also heard people like sing it to their daughters and their sons and like their kids,
pets,
I mean, like, okay, that was one time, okay.
So we're moving down the list here because we're surely going into insanity.
Yes.
Okay.
After you knock Joe Cocker, everything's on the table.
All right, I know.
Songs.
Those Beatles were hacks, man. Love you do. What the hell is that?
What is it? You don't even understand.
Where did they get that hair, man? I mean, didn't they have a mirror? I mean, come on, guys. Elton John.
Well, not everything he
Can
did was
you
amazing.
feel the love tonight?
I know.
No, I mean, all right.
And so he says, maybe if you're one of the animated big cats in The Lion King,
I don't think you can separate.
Make kings and vagabonds believe the very best, he croons. If you say so, Reg, I don't know.
Okay.
The rest of us believe this could be your all-time cheesiest moment.
I
disagree.
Yeah,
I disagree.
You can't.
I like that song.
So I think you have a hard time. You can't really separate it from. Of course,
I can
in the movie. You
yes.
know, so I mean,
I've seen this song.
And the song came out before the movie.
No,
it was
it's
part of the
movie.
soundtrack.
Yep.
That was he wrote it for the movie.
Yes,
did
he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It just became. Well, here's the thing. It became a huge hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, by itself, right?
And he's a very talented man.
So now we could hear this some more. It's
something happened.
That bad. It's not that bad.
Okay.
All right. So moving on. Extreme, more than words.
Get out of here. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is that one? That's a good one.
Read what they said.
With their Rapunzel hair and chiseled cheekbones,
oh, well, get
the extreme out of bed for eating crackers.
Get out of here!
Who
cares about that?
Oh, and then they have like a bad word. More than words packages metal.
Jeez, like the venom dripping from their mouth, man.
Insensitive acoustic shrink wrap.
It's like they owe this author's money or something like that. Like they're. Like they never paid up on their bet, back.
They have a lot of bad words in this article. I'm not going to read.
Oh man, there's an F word in there.
I know.
An F-bomb. Yeah, come on, man.
I know. They really.
I mean, you can't be objective without dropping that. I think that means there's no substance to what they're saying.
That's exactly
all emotion.
No, that's exactly what it means. No, take the superficial stuff out of it. Who cares what they look like? I mean, shoot. Talking about Hall & Oates. Okay, John Oates looks like a
rodent. My dad always
yes,
said. But
okay.
I don't think he looks like a rodent.
John, we really didn't mean that.
No.
My father used to say that. Yes.
But that's my point. Is like he used to say stuff like that, but it wasn't like that. Doesn't mean that the music wasn't good or you can't appreciate the music because of how somebody looks, just because you don't like.
Well, it's kind of really closed-minded.
100%.
Get out of here, man.
That's a pretty song. We like that song. We disagree.
Yes, totally disagree.
Okay, next one.
One Direction, Little Things.
Yeah, I
have to agree with that.
Okay.
Not.
Okay, I don't
like.
know.
There's a ton of songs like that one.
This song was written by
when they went One Direction, I was like, okay,
okay,
I'm on board.
It was written by Ed Sheeran and Fiona Bevan.
Yes, I know, but he's also written a ton of stuff that they're not all gold.
Okay, so we're moving on. Yeah. Oh, and then
Well, you didn't read the review.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Well, you don't have to read every single one.
No, we don't have to read it.
Right,
we kind of agree with that one. I think.
Now this one's gonna sting.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna leave a fissure.
Okay.
Dave Matthews Band.
No.
But it's Crash Into Me, so it seems like I could go with that.
Probably not a good Valentine
song.
No. When I first saw Dave Matthews Band, I was like, what?
Yeah, right. Don't pick
You're going to pick on Dave Matthews, man?
Yeah.
Get out of here. But that song,
this one says,
like so...
It obliterates the fine line between sexy and icky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
sort of like Preparation H.
Right. I know you guys are close, but the
melody is pretty, but there's some bad ones. Not good. Here we go. Next one is kind of that's hard too. Go ahead.
Well, one of my favorites, Phil Collins.
Yes.
He's awesome
Phil
musician.
Collins is great. What did they say?
And it's Groovy Kind of Love.
Yes.
Well, what kind of childhood did you have?
Yeah, man? But that's the thing is, it's like, okay, if you never heard the original...
Oh, that's exactly what they're saying.
If you never heard...
for British invasion band The Mindbenders in 1965.
See, in 65, it was perfect time.
Sweet,
and we have a
slight grill building pop ballad.
It's got the word groovy in it, man. I mean, that dates it.
Yeah, but if you hear the Phil... I totally could understand this.
It says, but all he did was give a groovy little song a full-on groovy enema. I don't really understand that. I want to listen.
That's one of
Rolling Stone got a little bite to it.
Think about that one.
Groovy,
so
I want to look
funny.
that one up.
Oh
Groovy Kind of Love. I want to look up the original.
I agree with that. It's not a good. There were a few he did some covers there that were I don't really understand why he did it.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
I mean,
really. he did a cover of the Supremes that "It Can't Hurry Love, No You Just," and it sounds so what?
Yeah, manufactured.
Yeah, it just. So.
All right, so
how many of these are there? I did 10.
20.
Really? Are we going to do all 20?
We're going to do them.
Bad English. We need to pick it up because we're getting close to an hour here.
Okay,
when I see you smile. Who's worried about the time?
Okay, I guess.
I'm sure our listeners are now that you brought that up.
I know, right? Yeah. We'll cut that.
So when I see you smile, Josh.
I don't know that song.
I don't know.
You don't know that song?
No,
who does it?
Bad English. No, we're not skipping it. I'm going to play it.
Oh, we're not allowed, are we? Okay.
We're reviewing the website.
Okay,
critique.
Hold up. Okay. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Go ahead.
All right.
I don't know.
Wade's herniated vocals made Steve Perry sound like Al Green. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Some of these, they're like...
They don't like it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to step on some female fans.
Well, without
now.
a doubt, yeah.
Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On.
Yes, I don't understand.
She should have died in that doggone tragedy.
I know. That's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful
song.
It is. Kate Winslet recently admitted that Celine Dion's monstrously popular theme from the Titanic makes her feel like throwing up.
Oh,
well, because here's the thing. This is why they're all being all emotional here. You have heard this song possibly 1,000 times.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah,
right?
A lot, yeah.
And so because you've heard it so much, that's why it's like, okay, I can't stand it anymore because it's so ridiculously...
Yeah, but it's not been played
All right,
recently.
moving on.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Rolling Stone has an equal opportunity offender.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes,
they don't care who you are. They're
They're just going to step on you. Okay.
Jim Croce.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Time in a Bottle.
No, I like that song.
I can say...
Why would you not want to hear Time in a Bottle?
Well, that's the thing. I can say that, like, being an avid Jim Croce fan, and like I've listened to like his Lost Recordings albums and stuff. Not everything that he wrote was like stellar work, but Time in a Bottle is classic.
Yeah, like
he says a sugar-crusted plunkety-plunkety slow waltz.
They're a little
and
jaded,
makes you feel like.
Right.
That eternity crawling as you wait for the song to end.
Oh,
I don't know.
Come on.
I think that's a classic.
Like
you got to look at like the time when it was written. Like this is like when I'm teaching my kids at school about music history and we're reviewing old stuff. I try to set the mood for them. Like you got to understand the stuff that you have heard had not been done yet. Like when you realize that, it gives you better context for this stuff. I don't know.
Okay, this one I could see wholeheartedly.
Yes.
John Mayer, Your Body is a Wonderland.
Yeah, never liked this song, even when it was popular.
Should have never come out.
And I used to talk to girls I was friends with that liked this, and I was like, "How can you like this song?
It's
like
terrible."
This song. Yes, no,
Okay.
Yeah. Back to Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
I just called
okay.
to
Well, we can
annoy
agree.
you.
I know.
We can agree on that one.
Well, except for me, I like that
Absolutely.
song. Okay, next.
All right.
Oh.
Already went through
Brian Adams, Everything I Do It For You. That's kind of sappy.
I don't know. I think it's... this is real...
Yeah, it's one of the...
Brian Adams sounding like a cross between an asthmatic mountain goat
Yeah.
and Brian
Well, that was because that's the first thing I think is, everything I do.
Yeah.
do it for you.
Yeah, that's the... Right.
It's from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Is it really?
That's what they said.
Yeah, okay.
So,
see, context, absolutely.
Yeah.
I guess
This next one I'm not sure I'm familiar with.
I like this one.
Dan Fogerty, Longer.
Yeah, longer than there are stars.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty song.
Something in the ocean.
That's Dan Fogerty. Is that
Longer
from Creedence Fogerty?
No.
Different Fogerty?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's John Fogerty from Creedence. Okay.
Yeah.
This song was drifting around the universe, Fogerty recalled, and I decided I'd give it a good home. I don't know.
It's a little weird. Yeah,
I don't know.
I have never heard it, so I can
the song
easily
clocks in
say
at 3 minutes and 15 seconds, but it feels
longer.
much longer.
Much longer.
But I like that song. I don't think it's...
Well, I can say, having never heard it, that I could probably go the rest of my life without
Okay,
No, you need to
here's
hear
one
it.
of my favorites to
my
not
gosh.
really care about.
Okay.
Yes.
Jewel.
There you go.
Well,
You
Enough
were
said.
meant for me.
Yeah,
That's it right there.
well, no offense
That's
to
just
Jewel,
not-
but,
No,
like,
Just
Sorry.
says she paints
Sorry.
a smiley face on her breakfast plate with egg yolks. That's what they say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the
Yes,
lyrics to the
It
song.
is. She puts on her PJs and brushes her teeth. Who said romance is dead?
The sharp wit.
That was a good one.
This is good.
Oh boy, we
my
belly
God.
laughed on that one.
That's
All right,
funny.
James Blunt, You're Beautiful.
Yes!
You're beautiful. Isn't that the one?
Yeah.
You
isn't it?
know, it's the
No.
you're beautiful, it's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know you listen to the rest of the lyrics? He's
Good for you,
basically
Holmes.
stalking
But
her.
your song is whack.
Yes, no, because it's a whole song about how he's watching her from across the way, and she doesn't know that he's watching her, and he's singing about how beautiful she is. Yes, 100%. He shouldn't have. And that was his most popular song,
I know.
too. It was
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody really thought very hard on that one.
All right.
And I just
Moving on.
Next.
Seal, Kiss from a Rose.
I like that song. Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
He's kind of like a metaphysical kind of guy, you know?
Right. He's
like, very got that spiritual aspect.
Yeah.
It's an epic metaphor. That's what they say.
Well, I guess.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty song.
It's a pretty song.
I never really
tell you what, if your roses are kissing you, you got problems.
But I think it's,
It's like he dropped acid and decided to do a little garden. You know? Hey, look, baby.
Stranger feels
Yeah, there's definitely, I never really got the words.
No,
but I like
nobody
the
did.
tune. I thought it was pretty. I like his voice.
If you took the lyrics out and just everybody just went la 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 the whole time, it would probably be amazing.
Okay, Josh is not going to like this.
I know,
no!
But I
All right, who are they
one.
picking on now?
All for one, I swear.
I swear by the moon and the sun.
What's wrong with that
one?
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's see. They say originally a country hit for singer John Michael Montgomery. Became one of the biggest songs of the 90s when All for One needed an R&B slow jam. The melisma at the end is utterly out of control, and there's something odd about the distance between the youthful puppy love delivery and the ironclad eternal promise of the lyrics, for better or for worse.
That's the whole thing. It's like young love, absolutely. Like we've all been
you don't
there.
get it.
Yeah,
come on. No.
Survey says.
Okay, in sync. God must have spent a little more time on you.
So,
I don't know.
Poor delivery. That's the problem. Okay, I think it's the sentiment is there, just the way that it was said and done. No, I could agree.
If you were a girl and somebody was saying that to me, would you be like, "Oh, I feel so pretty"?
I know.
I'd be like, "Am I being stalked?"
What is
Again,
a problem?
One. Yeah, there we go. I
didn't
know this.
Hey, girl, I wrote a song for you.
Yeah.
Just for you, Sarah.
Oh, no.
Savage Garden, truly, madly, deeply.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard the song.
I'm not with a Calgon Take Me Away synth suds track and a aromatic classic guitar solo.
Oh yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? That's that one.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too.
But the verse is annoying.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. There's like one note.
Yeah. I could go without hearing that one ever again.
Yeah,
I agree with
You've been warned, they said. Okay.
Yeah.
And that, folks, brings us to the end of our list of 20 songs we don't ever want to hear.
20 love songs you never want to hear again.
Yeah, but some of them we do want to hear. I want to look up that goofy kind of love, groovy kind of love. Not goofy kind of love.
Phil Collins.
It's going to be the new...
No, the Mindbenders. I want to look up the original.
Well,
the original was great, but that's the thing.
I want to see that.
It was the remake. We did one of these lists one time before. What was it? Was it the Christmas time? The Christmas one we did? Yeah, that was it.
So this is neat. This person says he read that Time in a Bottle was written for his newborn son, and it was quite captivating and beautiful.
Yes. You totally missed the point. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the
too self-involved.
Right. Just totally missed it.
Well, and I think that it becomes, there's things like that because Jim Coach, because he passed away when his son was little.
Yeah.
And there's, you have memories attached to these songs and stuff. Yeah.
His son, AJ Croce, is,
a successful singer. And guitar player.
Special.
So, so it's kind of, I don't know, that does, it kind of colors how you look at some of these songs.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting. And I guess too, like as time changes, and society, changes and adjusts and stuff like that. I think sometimes some of these songs take on new meanings.
Well, in the same terms, some of them they've lost their function.
Exactly.
Okay, so this person says, "And how in the world could you leave Having My Baby off the list?"
Having My Baby by who?
Having my baby, I don't know what.
That's is that Paul Anka?
Thinking of you.
Is that who it is?
I think
is that Paul
Anka?
Yeah.
They said that
of
needed
the worst songs.
Yes.
I could go with that.
Right. Okay. There's tons, I'm sure, more that could be added to this list, but
I thought it was good as looking back. and 20 songs you don't ever want to hear again. Although some of those songs I wouldn't mind hearing again. So.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
But I thought it was interesting to kind of critique their work there. And,
that's fun.
Well,
thanks to Rolling Stone.
There
fun. You go. Yeah, for giving us good content for our podcast.
And Valentine's Day is just so great, you know.
Well, and here's the thing. Music is something that it expresses. You know, you could find a song that expresses however you're feeling at any given time towards any given person, you know? And so, hey, if that's the song that you choose to use for your expression, I mean, who's to say you're wrong?
Right.
You know?
And that's exactly, somebody said in the comments same thing.
You forget the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not pick on Joe Cocker.
Okay, or Marvin Gaye or steal Marvin Gaye's music. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Or put down Uncle Cracker because I really
like
but oh my gosh,
no, it's
funny.
Good. And that somebody said in the comments after the Rolling Stone article that everybody has different tastes, and they think it's rude to put down someone. It's in fun.
It's in fun. Uncle Cracker, if you want to come have a cup of coffee with the Kays, you are more than welcome on our table.
Right
I know. Right. Well, I mean, I think that's what's fun, and people do have different opinions, and there are songs for certain times. I mean, I don't know. I can remember times in my life actually having to pull over driving a car and sit and cry because a song had come on the radio. And it just would hit me in such a. And I think times you were even a kid in the car with me, you'd be like, "Mom, why aren't you driving?" And I'm just like, it's so. But then did I?
Nice to know how tightly wrapped you were.
But
I was nowhere around.
I could have turned the song off, but I tell my kids at school this too. There's times when you want to remember, and you do cry, and it's okay,
you lean into
and
this
you feel that.
All right, so I have a perfect way of wrapping this
Wrap it up there,
because so being that it was my birthday this week, and you did such a great job making me feel special, and I really
making
appreciate
you cry,
it. And making me cry. Well, but this is why I thought of this as a perfect way to wrap this up. So. One of the things that I got, it came in this square package, and before I opened it up, Mom and Dad said, "You're gonna cry when you see this," and I'm sitting there going, "Okay,
no, I'm not.
No,
you can't make me."
Right away, I'm like, "All right, steel trap." I'm like, I'm gonna pull it together. There's no way.
Yes,
Niagara Falls. That's right. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be tough. I'm sure I'll feel the emotion, but I'm not gonna cry. And one of the things. Well, I should just tell you what it was.
He's choking
up.
I
know. So I opened it up, and it was this. You hang it on the wall. It was like a metal carving.
Punch out.
Right, Punch Out. There you go. And it had the lyrics.
Steel Decor. It was the name of the company.
Okay.
Shout out. Sorry.
Steel Decor. So it was the lyrics, and it said on it, "I love you, a bushel and a peck," and immediately there was no control.
No.
There was absolutely
Niagara Falls.
It was Niagara Falls. Because I just saw it and I went, oh.
Niagara Falls, Joshy Angel.
That's it. And the reason why that was so special is because Grammy used to sing that to me. And me and Caroline, she used to sing that to us. And she would read us a bedtime story. And she didn't read. She would tell us stories.
She would tell it, yeah.
And she would tell us all these different, fairy tales, the bears and the Red Riding Hood and, all these stories. And she had her own versions of them, And she would...
Kind of scares me, dear.
Well, but you heard them. I mean, there was because it was like tender. When I grew up and read the actual fairy tales, I was like, oh my God!
She would leave out.
She would leave. That's it. Nobody died.
Yes.
It was exactly. And so, so she would tell us a story, and then she would sing, "I love you, a bushel and a peck. A bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck," and then she'd say, "Okay, go to sleep." and like when I opened up that and saw those words, it was like I could hear her voice, like the tone of her voice singing that, because she that was like almost every night. That's what she would do.
And then she would grab your face.
Oh yes, she'd pull me in and kiss. Yeah. And so that's it. So, you know, sometimes these songs, I'm sure that there's some Rolling Stones article somewhere that's going to say that's one of the worst show tunes that was ever done, you know, whatever, you know. But the thing is,
that's from Guys and Dolls.
It is, Guys and Dolls. And the thing is, that was just so special to me because, and then, you know, especially when I remember being, you know, older, like, you know, 6, 7, you know, and you know, learning in school what bushel and pecks were. You know?
And then he would tell. He was so excited. Look what I learned in math.
So these songs and music is such a cool thing because it can you know
it touches you in a way you don't expect.
Absolutely.
Sometimes. Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed spending coffee with the Kays here.
Yes.
This episode went a little long, but I think it was fun.
I was worth it.
I enjoyed it. It was Josh's 30th birthday celebration.
There you go. So I hope that you enjoy your Valentine's Day and know that somebody loves you, even if you don't have a significant other. That doesn't mean that you can't celebrate Valentine's Day. People love you. We love you.
Yes.
And we're glad that you joined us today. So make sure that you subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel by hitting the link below. If you're listening to us on podcast, make sure that you subscribe so you get our episodes every time they come out. We are on Stitcher, Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, pretty much everywhere now. We are out there.
They can let us know what their favorite.
Yes, we want to hear, absolutely. So leave comments below, or you know, any comments in the reviews. Let us know what are some of your favorite love songs or favorite love songs to hate.
There you go.
Love to hate.
We'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it. We'll feature it in future posts. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at RonKaysMusicInstruction.com. The beginning and intro music for this, as always, is provided by Ron Kaye of Ron Kaye's Music Instruction.
I know him.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
K-Struction.
And the album K-Struction, which is available for streaming everywhere you get your music. All right, so thanks very much, and we will talk to you next time on Coffee with the Kays.